Hello, this is Tasman, the Assistant State Coordinator of National History Day in Wisconsin. Today, I'll give you a guideline to how you can best put together your performance. If you aren't set on choosing the performance format for your project, consider your skills and interests. If you like talking to people or acting, this could be a good choice for you. As you create your project, consider what you like seeing in plays. This is not simply a history essay you read. Make it engaging. The performance category allows for a lot of creativity. While monologues have been successfully done in the past by NHD students, be sure to bring in other perspectives, possibly by talking about how others view the events going on in your play. Don't just talk from one person's point of view. Finally, always keep the NHD criteria in the back of your mind. How can you show your research in your performance? One of the easiest ways is to quote from your primary sources, and bringing in images as props is also often successful. Also, be sure you have a strong thesis statement that your script follows, just like when you write an essay. Before you start thinking about getting your props and costumes, plan out your script. You should have a complete script that can almost read like an essay, and like all NHD projects, the center of your project should be your thesis statement. As you write, remember that your performance should change as you receive feedback from judges. As you create your project, always keep the rules in mind. I will go through a few important ones in a second, but be sure to read through them yourself. The general rules are at the start of the rulebook, which you can read online, and page 26 starts the specific performance rules. The most important rule for performances is the 10-minute time limit. You will also be given 5 minutes to set up and 5 minutes to take down your performance. Be sure to do all the setup and takedown by yourself. No one can help you carry set or prop pieces. Also remember to bring extra copies of your bibliography and process paper for the judges. Before you start thinking about the details, make sure you have a complete script. We'll walk through ways that performance students have successfully planned out their scripts. The first part of your script should be an introduction. Set the scene. Tell us the who, what, where, when, and why in this beginning. Who are you? Don't tell us your character's whole life story, but give us enough information about each character to understand their perspectives and why this topic is important to them. What's going on in your topic? Where is it taking place, and when is it happening? Give the audience some context. What other relevance are happening during this time? Finally, end your introductory section with the why, your thesis statement. Context can also include what happened before your topic occurred, or who or what influenced your topic. After you provide some context, bring in the meat of your story, the key events and your argument. Remember to weave the theme throughout, and that it should all tie back to your thesis. Something many students find helpful to analyze is the significance their topic had, both in the short term and the long term. Discussing short-term impacts provides a great space to bring in primary sources, and secondary in the long term. Even if you do not explicitly provide a section of your script to talk about these things, consider touching on them throughout your performance. Finally, just like a paper, end with a conclusion. This part of your performance should wrap up all your ideas, restate your thesis statement, and remind us of the most important parts from the middle of your project. It may be helpful for you to watch previous performances to give yourself ideas on how you want yours to look. You can do this on our YouTube channel, National History Day in Wisconsin, through a playlist of great performances we put together. There are also performance guides through nhd.org and wisconsinhistory.org that you can see on this slide. Some of the examples you can see on YouTube may seem extremely fancy, but don't let this dissuade you. Remember that the important part of a History Day performance is not the costumes or the props, it's the history and the argument in your script. Thank you for watching. We hope you have a great time creating your performance.